Okay, there we go. Good evening. It is January 13th, 2026, 5:45. I am going to call this meeting to order. First order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, next order of business is election of officers. In accordance with ARS 15-321B, the governing board must elect a president. The governing board may elect a vice president from its membership. So at this time, we'll accept nominations for president.
I nominate Keith Ware for board president.
Thank you. I accept. All right, take it to a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Next office is vice president. Do we have a nomination?
Mr. President, I elect David Ibarra for vice president. I accept.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion passes. All right. Next item on the agenda is time and place for school board meetings. At this time, the governing board for Yuma District 1 should establish time and place for the regular meetings. Currently, the board meets at 5:45, the second Tuesday of each month except for July, here at the district administration office. Does anybody have do we have a motion to change or remain the same?
I motion to keep the meetings at 5:45, the second Tuesday of every month.
All right, we have a motion.
I'll second that.
Second by moved by Ms. Rico, second by Mr. Stoner. Is there any discussion on that? Nope. All right, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Will remain the same time we are meeting now. All right, next one is adoption of the agenda. Do we have a motion?
Motion that we accept the agenda.
All right, second.
I will second that.
All right, is there any discussion on the agenda? Nope. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Moved by Mr. Ibarra, second by Mr. Stoner. All right, item 2, reports. First one is board report. Do we have any board reports?
I do. So, Woodard Junior High School had a dodgeball tournament it was January 10th, and I am proud to say that they raised $16,500 off of that. I was a participant in that. I got beat up pretty well. My players were complaining that they hurt after that. We actually had a couple of Special Olympics teams that played. We had students play. We had children play. So it's not just about big burly men playing, and especially me. I'm not that guy. We had a really good time, and they did raise a lot of money. The money is going to go towards their band, their dance, and what she is calling Library Glow Up. So the 4 years this library has not been in use, hopefully we can put it back into use now.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to item 2, superintendent's report. First one is donation recognition. Mr. Ponder.
Mr. President, members of the board, so we did receive some donations, so I'll go through those. So I think what I'll do is just read off any of the ones over 1,000, just to give a little bit of recognition to that. So we did receive 5 of them over $1,000. So Yuma Preschool, District 1 Preschool, got a donation from Schoolhouse Outfitters in the form of 35 bags of clothing that will be used in preschool classrooms. So that, again, was a value of $7,000. O.C. Johnson, donation from Dee Dee's Discount in the form of credits to buy books that will be used for all grade levels, donation value of $7,440.56. McGraw Elementary, donation from Vertical Church in the form of 530 gift certificates to be used for all students, donation value of $2,000. McGraw Elementary School, donation from Vertical Church in the form of gift cards for snacks and food that will be used in the teacher's lounge, donation value of $1,000. And then, as mentioned earlier, Woodard Junior High did receive from the Gateway Heart Foundation in the form of cash donations to be used for the school's band, dance, and library glow-up. Donation total value of $16,500. So our total for the month was $37,703.50, and our year-to-date total is $91,530.84.
Awesome. All right, item 2.2, excuse me, art recognition. Mr. Ponder.
So due to the shortened month, with the break and the timing of coming back to school yesterday and the board meeting today, we were postponing the art until next month, just because the timing of it was challenging. So I just wanted to make sure that no one thought we were taking the art displays away. They'll be back next month, so.
Okay. Moving on to item 3, high five employee recognition. Mr. Munoz.
Mr. President, governing board members, it's 2026, and we're going to kick it off with a fantastic group of high five employees. I'll have you stand, please. We have a special video that you get to see all the wonderful things they said about each one of you. Have a seat, and we'll put the video on. So governing board, at this time, we'd like to call them up individually, but first, can we give a round of applause to Chili Pepper for continuing to donate $25 gift card to each of our employees. Thank you, Chili. Otando, Maritza Rivera. From Pecan Grove, Marisol Miranda. From Roosevelt, Marco Reyes Romero. From Health Services, Sarah Bales. And from Castle Dome, Jessica Hubbard. One more round of applause for a fantastic of 20. Thank you.
All right. Item 3, informational items. Where am I?
3.1.
You on?
No? Can you hear me now? Okay, sorry. Item 3, informational items, district financial trim, Ms. Walden. It's a short meeting tonight. I wasn't going to excuse anybody.
Not tonight.
We got about 5
They already
minutes
know,
left.
they already know, they already know. It's all right, it's all right. I like it. Efficiency, keep us on our toes, let's go.
Proactive approach.
Yeah, proactive approach. It's not you, it's not you, Jamie. It's us, it's not you.
Every time.
No.
Every time. Every time. Okay. Governing Board President, members of the board, Happy New Year. First off.
Happy New Year.
So looking at the financial trends, I hope you'll notice that the beginning budget now shows the December revision amounts. And we're looking really healthy for this time of the year. Have any questions?
No?
All right, thank you.
Item 3.2, classroom behavior support update. Ms. Lagunas.
My mic. All right. Dwayne fixed the mic before the meeting, so you actually can hear me today. I'm like, exciting. Well, I'm very excited to report that our student behavior response specialists started yesterday. So they are enjoying a week of training in the morning and then going out to their sites in the afternoon. So we're excited to have them train on some de-escalation strategies, on the assessment tool that we're going to be using, and just some instructional plans that we have for them. And then next week they will be out at their sites full time. And so I look forward to reporting their impact next month.
What are the schools again? Woodard?
Woodard and Ron Watson are our middle schools. And then the elementaries that are participating in the pilot are Raleigh, O.C. Johnson, and Desert Mesa.
Awesome.
Any other questions? All right. Moving on to informational item 3.3, first read a formal complaint form to review and discuss. Mr. Ponder.
So, Mr. President and members of the board, you have in front of you our first draft copy of the complaint form, where we tried to kind of bring all the different versions together and capture information in this one form. You do see a couple of pages in the beginning to kind of give some context to maybe the flow of the form or the purpose of it or how to fill it out, so that there's some good instruction and maybe some expectations of timelines or communication that might come from completing the form. So special thanks to Mr. Acosta for kind of headlining that for us. So thank you, sir. So You have in front of you the form, so we'll certainly welcome any thoughts or feedback. And then whatever we get, I might wait like a week or so in case you have any other thoughts as they come up over the next week or so. But then I'd like to collect those thoughts along with this form, send that up to our legal counsel just to ensure that everything we have in here captures what we need in the manner that we need to. And then we can bring that back for the second read.
No, that sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
I had one question on this. Do you think that there should be a line for, because we have full name, but that doesn't identify if that's the parent filling out the form? You know, we have parent, guardian, community member, or other. I guess I would fill out my name and then check other and then put my child's name if it was a complaint for my child.
Oh, I
You
see.
see what I'm saying? So
Sure.
it's not, when you read the explanation of what took place, the parent's not involved, it's the child. I mean, you can draw that conclusion, but
Sure.
I wonder if we should somehow identify
The student,
complaintee,
is that what you're?
or who's the person that's filling it? If they're, obviously, if it's an adult, they're gonna fill it out and they're the complainer, but if it's a
Right.
child, yeah, so if it's a
Right.
student,
Okay,
on
sure.
behalf of the student for the situation.
Okay, yep.
I don't know how important that is, but it was the first thing that I saw when I said, okay, if I'm gonna fill this out for one of my kids, oh, well, I am a parent guardian, but I'm filing it on behalf of my child.
Right. Yep. Yeah, we can add a section for that, Danny. Yep.
So that was pretty much for me, the only thing I had. I do like the official use only end of it. So that way, if board members are brought in on it and they go through this process, a board member can say, hey, can I see the outcome of it?
Right.
And it's a nice, easy to use. I don't know if you guys can see. It's big letter word or text and it's pretty simple to fill out. There's really only a few items on here, which I think addresses the concern from Mr. Stoner and my concern about having a complex government form to complain about something that might be simple that we can sit down and have a conversation
Sure.
about and resolve it.
Absolutely.
And this would cover all forms, or does this also cover IDEA complaint forms, or is that still gonna be separate?
The intention was to cover all, and then we could take this and if it's an IDEA complaint or if it's a harassment, bullying, if it's a parent, like whatever that complaint goes to, we could direct this then to whatever policy would align with that complaint and
That would
then
be our burden,
follow
correct?
through the steps at that point.
Just
Yep.
the burden, not the parent.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. We would identify that and navigate that. Yep.
Excellent.
I think the only other thing is, I mean, once we get this approved and stuff and finalized, then I think it's important to translate to Spanish.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Casa and Monica Navarro. It's clear, concise, and to the point.
Is there maybe a way that we can do a timeline of response as well? I see that there is a date for your level 2, where it has your resolution. But in the event that you're going through a systematic process, is there a way that we can put in there when we responded? You have your receipt dates,
Okay.
but is there a response date?
I like that, but again, we have 14 different complaint forms and regulations, and they have different reporting timelines. I think when the district applies it to a given or a group of regulations, those are the timelines that would then apply. And maybe they can be added to it, but I don't know if you're asking about, response level 2, 5 days, but that changes depending on.
Right, I would just like to see that recorded so that if somebody comes back and says you didn't respond in time, you can say that you can show
You mean
the.
like just a blank, but we could write in, or not we, they would write in?
Maybe a timestamp for
Yeah.
when that
Yeah, I would like to
correspondence
see
took
it
place.
like exactly a date and time stamp, so if it ever comes back, that, well, you didn't respond in time or you're ignoring me, that we can show proof that you are actually on it and you are taking care of what you're supposed to do in a timely manner.
Okay, we can do that. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Other than that, I think it's great. I think this solved a lot of the problems. When I did bring up those forms, there was the teacher complaint forms. This has nothing to do with teacher complaint forms, right? This is just strictly parent, student?
Yeah, this would probably be more of an external user or maybe like the student complaint aspect of it. Yeah, teachers, if they have a complaint, I mean, I suppose they could still indirectly use this form and gather the information and submit it.
So this is more external, and then you have your internal message
Yeah, I
as
would
well.
think with teachers, it would be an HR process that they would go, yeah.
Governing board members, there's a staff grievance process that they would
Yeah.
follow.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
be
Yeah, I just wanted to
today.
make clarification of that this is a external, not an internal.
Yeah.
And then this also doesn't follow under the guise when a student's being referred for disciplinary actions either. This is another internal
Yeah,
scenario.
yeah, student referral for discipline would go through a different process if that, if something like that were to happen, that would go through a different process.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yep, okay. Yeah, I like it.
All right. Thank you. Item 4, call to the public. The governing board welcomes statements from residents and appreciates constructive suggestions and comments that help meet the education needs of the district. The completed form should be submitted by 5:45 the day of the meeting, which is traditionally second Tuesday of the month. We have one. Sarah Chavez.
Sorry, I would have sat there. Well, good evening and Happy New Year. My name is Sarah Chavez. I'm a mom of 2 with students in the district. I don't always make it to board meetings in person, but I do watch. I like to stay informed, remain engaged. I want to show up for the first meeting of the year just because it's a space that matters to me and it's important for my kids to see that I take an active role in their education and the systems that shape it. So as we begin a new year, it looks like everybody's working together and doing some productive things and having some meaningful conversations and focusing on some big issues that really impact students, family, and staff. But one of those issues that are very near and dear to me that I would really like to see in 2026 evolve is suicide prevention, intervention, and postvention for students, staff, and family. If a student has died by suicide in any Yuma district, that's already one too many. So I've had the privilege of serving as a school-based mental health counselor for 4 years in Imperial Valley. That work was very life-changing, and I was proud to write and implement district-wide suicide prevention policies, procedures, and trainings alongside an incredible team. I don't know if opportunities like that exist right now in the district. I wasn't able to really find anything on the website, so I'm not saying that something like that doesn't already exist. It might, or each school might already have their own process. But I just wanted to bring it here to the table to maybe for it to be an opportunity for districts or schools to kind of get together and have some type of uniform process. Talking about student mental health isn't so scary when people feel trained and supported. I've personally seen teachers save lives simply by asking, are you having suicidal thoughts? Or would you like to talk to somebody? So I just want to take a moment and express that that's something that could be really impactful and important, and it could save lives, most importantly, of students. And I always like to just give a shout out to a staff member. So when I'm here, Desert Mesa, Miss Santana is the school counselor. I love getting her dojo messages about kindness, respect, responsibility. And it is clear she's taking an active role in her counseling hat, because my daughter tells me all about the lessons that she's being taught in class and holds me accountable. Will tell me to take a deep breath and to check my mood. So I appreciate Miss Santana. She doesn't know that, but anyways, thank you very much. Happy New Year, board and district leadership.
Would you be interested if Mr. Ponder were to share the program that we have? Would you like to review it?
Sure. Cool. Yeah.
Ponder, would you mind reaching
Thank
out
you.
and sharing that?
connect.
I'd like to see it too myself.
Yeah.
You can send that out on the Friday report.
Sure.
Just so we have an idea of what the program looks like.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, item 5, consent agenda. Approval of these items are of a routine nature and those that normally do not require deliberation on part of the governing board. A board member may pull items which will be discussed and voted on separately. Do we have any items to pull?
No.
No.
All right, we have a motion?
Okay. I motion to approve the consent agenda as approved.
I second it.
All right, moved by Ms. Rico, seconded by Mr. Ibarra. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. This is where the meeting gets really fast. No action items. Future agenda items. I spoke with Mr. Ponder. There was an item that was going to be on the agenda. It's, could be taken wrong, so what I'd like to do is have that item, the bond refunding item, added to our study session. And if you can get the bond company to come down and talk with us and explain the process. Because it's important to know that we're not asking for any more money. I'll repeat that, we're not asking for any more money. We're not gonna get any more money. We're not gonna spend it on anything else. It's already been voted on by the community in 2015. This is to refinance it at a hopefully lower interest rate to save money for the taxpayers. That is all it does. It doesn't do anything else. You heard it here first. So, if you don't mind, so we can understand the process of the bonding, refunding, the details of that, conditions, because ultimately we need to set the thresholds that we'll accept for that refunding of that bond. So that way we can be informed.
Okay.
And for that future, was the 29th the date? Is that right?
Pretty sure that's the
Okay.
date, right?
I
Yep,
just want to
yep.
make sure. Okay, cool.
5:15,
Cool.
so it's a little bit earlier.
All right.
All right. Anybody else have future agenda items?
Mr. President, I would like to add a future agenda item. I would like to explore and discuss the development and implementation of an exit interview policy or exit interview form for when parents are pulling their kids out of our district.
Right? So, just so I'm understanding, you want them to develop one, bring it forward, kind of like the complaint form, review it, board discusses it, and then we vote on it.
Right, yeah. We really don't have any data on why they're leaving, and I think that we need to know that. So yes,
Understand that, I'm just clarifying what you're asking for.
yes, yeah, I would like to see them develop a form so that we can vote on that and have that discussion, yes.
Thanks. Would you mind sitting down or calling Mr. Ponder?
Absolutely.
Give him a little bit more details on that.
Call or email.
Anybody else?
No.
Half an hour. I'll adjourn this meeting.